They labeled me foolish garbage, typed cleanly on a pale name tag, bordered in gilt, positioned directly before my designated chair at the extended oak table. The letters were in strong, elegant font, precisely centered, as though crafted with deliberate care. My spouse was chuckling as I entered. Not the chuckle she once possessed, that lively, effortless one, but a piercing, staged chuckle designed for spectators. The entire staff was present, her coworkers, the aides, even the head of the company. A refined space filled with crystal goblets and insincere grins. When she noticed me scanning the tag, she grinned slyly. Her superior, a lofty lady in a cream outfit, murmured something to her. They both erupted in amusement. Then more people chimed in, the type of amusement that spreads through a gathering, harsh, resounding, unending. I remained silent. I grinned weakly, set the tag back, and settled into my spot. In those days, I trusted her deeply. We connected during a period when I was developing, not succeeding. I funded her graduate program, backed her when society overlooked her. She referred to me as her stabilizer. Amusing term, stabilizer. An item that holds you steady so you remain fixed even when escape is necessary. We formed a partnership before, or that's what I assumed. Then arrived her advancement, lead communications specialist. She began attiring more crisply, conversing in practiced cadences, giggling at humor I wasn't included in. At our residence, her quietness conveyed more than her statements. I convinced myself it was pressure. Achievement alters individuals, simply not this swiftly, not this thoroughly. The initial hint emerged 2 months prior to the event. I discovered a note on her device. Remember to include your silly spouse. We require amusement. It originated from her superior. My spouse responded with a giggling icon. I gazed at that tiny, illuminated display for an extended period. I avoided challenging her. Challenge allows them preparation time. Instead, I commenced recording discreetly, methodically. I started dropping by her workplace at midday meals. She despised that. Claimed I humiliated her before her group. I expressed regret each instance, gathered every response, every sidelong glance, every murmur that faded upon my arrival. One night, I lingered outside her job site, motor silent, beams lowered. Through the transparent panels, I observed her palm on her superior's arm, chuckling, inclining too near. The sort of nearness that occurs only among individuals who believe they're unobserved. I didn't react, not even at that moment, since by that point, I'd already initiated scheming. They assumed I was merely a minor vendor, the provider of occasion supplies for the organization's prominent assemblies. I'd established that agreement long ago, using another identity, subtly, cleverly. It was my secondary enterprise. What they ignored was that my firm managed their occasion coordination, food service, placements, visitor setups, even their financial summaries. So when the summons arrived for the business gratitude banquet, I agreed with a grin. That was the evening of the name tag, the evening of the chuckling, and the evening I murmured to the head as I departed, "I'm severing connections with you." He appeared puzzled. "What are you implying? You'll comprehend by dawn." Then I exited composedly. My retaliation didn't erupt. It revealed gradually. First, I retracted my firm's offerings promptly without notice. I activated violation of behavior provisions, those concealed in the minute details they'd never troubled to examine. Next, I forwarded every inner note, every unlogged cost, every customer distortion their communications unit had modified to the council, to the patrons, to the media. They linked it to her unit, to her. And the captures, the chuckling that evening, the foolish garbage remark, every unkind phrase recorded flawlessly on the site's monitoring stream. My stream, my gear, my asset. By Monday, the company was in disarray. The head paused half his leadership group, awaiting inner assessment. Her superior was included. My spouse was summoned for inquiry. By Wednesday, the information was widespread. Titles dubbed it Business Communications Controversy, Moral Breaches and Staff Mistreatment Allegations Surface. By Friday, she was at the house, not due to longing for me, but because she lacked alternatives. She positioned herself in the entrance, gripping a container of workplace knickknacks. Her eyeliner was smeared. "They dismissed me," she uttered gently. I glanced up from my workstation. "For what reason?" She paused. "They stated I contributed to a harmful work environment, stated I promoted it." I nearly grinned. "Did you?" Her mouth quivered. "I didn't intend for matters to escalate that much. It was merely humor. They claimed you wouldn't mind." I reclined. "You're correct, I don't." She recoiled as if I'd struck her. "You ruined all of it." "No," I replied softly. "I merely ceased shielding what was already decaying." She departed 2 days afterward. No yelling, no pleading, just the soft noise of compartments shutting and fasteners being drawn. I observed her depart by car without a statement. That same week, I received a contact from the head. He proposed a discussion.